Alright, we're going to take a look at some fractions. First, we're going to talk about how to multiply fractions together. So if you have any mixed numbers, make sure to convert them to improper fractions. Then all you do is you multiply the numerators together, multiply the denominators together, and of course, always reduce at the end. So let's try that out. Let's start with this first one here. I have a negative times a positive. That's going to give me a negative. Let's just multiply the numerators together. 5 times 2 is 10. Multiply the denominators together. 9 times 7 is 63. This one in particular doesn't reduce, so that's the answer. Let's try number 2. Again, you can just multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. So 11 times 14 comes out to be 154. And then 21 times 31 comes out to be 651. Then you have to do a little bit of work in order to simplify these. Sorry, I think on your sheet of paper this is actually a 33, not a 31. So let's try this over. The 11 times 14, that 11 times 14 still comes out to be 154. And then that 21 times 33 comes out to be 693. And I happen to know that both of these are divisible by 77. So when I reduce this, this reduces to 2 over 9. Now those are pretty large numbers to work with, so let me teach you a shortcut for working with these. Let me rewrite the problem and work with our shortcut. So our shortcut is, if you look diagonally and you can reduce diagonally, go ahead and do that. The 11 and the 33 can both be divided by 11, right? So I'm going to divide them both by 11. 11 divided by 11 is 1. I'm going to cross that out. 33 divided by 11 is 3, so I'm going to cross that out. Now let's look the other way. Let's see if the 21 and the 14 can reduce. And they sure can. They're both divisible by 7. So 14 divided by 7 is 2, so I'm going to cross that out. And 21 divided by 7 is 3. Okay, now what I really have is I have the fractions 1/3 times 2/3, and when I multiply those two together, I get 2/9. I got the same answer, but doing it a lot simpler. Let's try number 3. Number 3, again, I got to convert them to mixed numbers. That's step 1 in my rules here. So to convert a mixed number into improper fraction, you go 1 times 3 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5. And then put it over the same denominator. Let's try the next one. 2 times 7 is 14, and then add 1 to that 14. So that's 15 over 7. Okay, and then you can use my trick here, or you can multiply straight through and reduce at the end. Let's first multiply straight through and reduce at the end. 5 times 15 is 75. 3 times 7 is 21. And then I happen to know that both of these are divisible by 3. So when I reduce this, I get 25 over 7. Okay, now let's try it by using my shortcut. If I have the 5/3 times 15 over 7, let's look diagonally here. The 15 and the 3, I can divide both of these by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 15 divided by 3 is 5, and now just multiply straight through. 5 times 5 is 21, 1 times 7 is 7. So I get 25 over 7, the same exact answer. And then if you remember to convert this back into a mixed number, just take 7 into 25. 7 goes into 25 3 times with the remainder of 4. So that's 3 and 4/7. Let's try the next one. Again, any mixed numbers need to be converted to improper fractions. Okay? So 7 times 2 is 14, and 14 plus 1 is 15. So that improper fraction is 15 over 2. Let's multiply that to 1 times 5 is 5, and 5 plus 2 is 7, so that multiplies times 7 over 5, also negative. Two negatives are going to give me a positive, so my answer will be positive. And let's go ahead and use my shortcut here. Let's just reduce diagonally. That 15 and that 5 can both be divided by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3, 5 divided by 5 is 1, and then just multiply straight through. So I get 3 times 7 is 21, and 2 times 1 is 2. So I get 21 over 2. We can convert that back to mixed. 22 goes into 21 10 times with a remainder of 1.